Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at GeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on. Yeah, I've got Maxwell House, a really good basic go-to coffee. Boy, that is hitting the spot this morning. Really, really good. And check out my coffee mug. Believe in dreams. Dream Granter. Yeah, I talked about this organization in a previous Monday morning mailbag. They had asked me to come in and speak to a couple of young men who aspire to be cartoonists and artists, and I was really happy to do so. If you're not familiar with Believe in Dreams, I'll put the link to their website below in the description. But here is their mission statement: to fulfill dreams of economically disadvantaged youth who have survived non-medical adversity by providing access to enriching opportunities, connection to community, and hope for the future. So they invited me to come to their offices in Beechwood, Ohio, and to speak with these young men and to show them the process of how I draw cartoons and create a comic strip and create cartoon characters and that sort of thing, and kind of inspire them to really pursue this dream of becoming a cartoonist and becoming an artist. And it was a really fulfilling experience for me. And the entire organization, the staff, the offices, very, very professional, highly polished operation. So my thanks to John and Ed and Katie and the two Nicoles and Myongju and I believe Lexi and Vaughn and many others there. They really do some great work there. And I was honored and flattered to be a part of it. And I hope I made a difference in the lives of these two young men. So that was just an update on Believe in Dreams. Again, check them out below if you're looking for a charity to support. It's a really good one to look into. And you know, I support them through my Amazon account, through smile.amazon.com. Check it out. You can do the same. All right, let's get to some of these questions. That is good coffee. That's good coffee this morning, it really is. All right, this first question comes from Afandi Sharos, and he posted this in the comments section of the review I did on the new Gillette Heritage Inspired razor. That's this razor right here that comes in this beautiful clamshell, that three-piece razor. If you haven't seen the review, check it out. It's really a really terrific razor, it really is. But he wrote, by the way, Mark, may I please ask you, in your opinion and suggestions on the best DE razors for head shaving? I'm ditching the cartridge razors forever. Hey, that's great to hear. Love your video. Have a great day to you. Well, I tend to use, I shave my head in the evening after I do a workout, that sort of thing, and I probably do it 2 to 3 times a week. And I tend to use whatever razor I use that morning for my morning shave. So I gravitate towards razors that are neutral and mild. So something that's neutral and on the mild side. So usually that means a Vikings Blade Chieftain, a Vikings Blade Vulcan. These are neutral razors. They have a nice wide shaving angle so that when I am shaving my head, I can always feel the blade, which is really nice because you have to adjust the angle of the razor as you're shaving your head. So both of these razors give me a lot of nice feedback. I can feel the blade, but it's not overly aggressive, and there is a nice smoothness to it. But I make sure to do proper preparation to put on a really good lather, either a nice thick cushion of lather that gives me some nice moisturizing and glide, or a super slick shaving cream that gives me, you know, super glide, so that the blade and the razor just glide right across my skin and give me a nice smooth shave up there. So I tend to use anything that is neutral or mild. Another nice one that I just discovered is the Bluer razor by Fendrahan. I just reviewed this one, and it's only about $22. It was on sale for $16.25. A nice heavyweight, fully brass razor, mild shaver, and again, this is another one where I can feel the blade, but it's not overly aggressive, and it gave my head a really nice shave. Very nice. Now, when I shave my head, I do 2 passes. I go front to back, and on the second pass, I go back to front. So this one was very, very nice. Another nice mild razor I use is the Chieftain Junior by Vikings Blade. Real nice mild approach. Again, I can feel the blade. There are some razors that it's a little more difficult to feel the blade. Well, actually one in particular, and that is the Merkur HD34C. This is a nice razor. It's mild, it's efficient. A lot of wet shavers like this razor. However, I think the shaving angle is a little narrower than most razors. So when you are shaving your head, it is a little more difficult to find and feel that blade to know that you're actually shaving the head. But with a little bit of practice, you can get a successful head shave with this. And it is on the mild side, so if you're looking for something mild, this is another really, really good choice. Last but not least are the adjustable razors. If I've used an adjustable razor in the morning, like the Vikings Blade Emperor Augustus Edition, then I will dial this to, say, setting 5, because this has 9 settings. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are on the mild side. 6, 7, 8, and 9 are on the more aggressive side, and 5 is right there in that neutral territory that I like. And I'll dial it in at 5, and I'll have a shave with this. This really does a nice job. I like the longer handle again, so I can get in the back if I'm doing the back of my neck, that sort of thing. And I like the dual comb it has. The dual head, it has a sculpted comb on one side and a straight bar on the other side. So just leaving it at setting 5, my first pass is done with the sculpted comb. And then if I want just to go a little tad milder, I just flip it over from sculpted to straight bar, and I do that second pass from back to front with the straight bar. And it does a really, really nice job. Depending on the blade I use, I can always dial up the aggression, although I tend not to use an overly aggressive razor when I'm shaving my head. In the morning, if I've used a razor that is on the aggressive side, I won't use that to shave my head. I will swap it out for a milder razor or a neutral razor, but generally speaking, whatever I use in the morning is what I use to shave my head in the evening. And those are some of my, those are some of the choices that, those are some of the razors that I use. Forgot to mention also the Edwin Jagger DEA9L, another nice mild razor for a head shave. Does a really, really nice job. I like it a lot. And any Edwin Jagger razor you buy has the same great razor head. So the only thing that's going to change is the handle. And they all do a really, really nice job and give a nice mild shave, especially for a head shave. And I use this one too, and I like it a lot. So I hope that answered your questions. Yeah, thanks very much for sending along the question. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so this next comment comes from NY Diesel and FL, and he also commented on the Gillette Heritage review. Specifically, he wanted to mention the Gillette shave cream that I used during that review, and he writes, "Yup, after buying it, Gillette Pure Shave Cream at CVS the first time and using it and loving it, I saw it on Amazon as a 3-pack and bought it that way, and it was $14.86. Can't beat the value, and it's perfect for travel because they took my shave stick the last time I went on a plane, but they let me keep my Pure. Weird, I know. Now, the reason why I included this is because this Thursday is Thanksgiving here in the United States. It's a huge day for holiday travel. I mean, people are going to be driving someplace or flying someplace. And when you think about it, here's what a shave stick looks like. This is an Arco shave stick. And here's the Pure Shave Cream tube. And I'm assuming this is the size he had. Now, they took this away, but they let him keep this. You'd think it would be the other way around, given the TSA regulations and that sort of thing. But anyhow, if you're flying away for the holidays, especially for this Thanksgiving, and you're just taking a carry-on, my advice is just to take a cartridge razor, because you don't know what they're going to take from your carry-on bag. Here's a perfect example where they didn't take this, they took this, and you would think that it would be the other way around. So my advice is take a nice cartridge razor like this and just use that for the 2 to 4 days or whatever you're going to be gone. Or if you really, really want to take a safety razor, then get something like this, the Black Tiger from Global Shave Clubs. It's only $10. And if they confiscate this, you're only out $10. This will give you a nice shave. You can buy blades when you get to your destination, that sort of thing. So that's my recommendation. Either take a very, very inexpensive yet very good safety razor, or just take a cartridge razor, because cartridge razors are allowed in your carry-on bags when you fly. But anything else is going to be up to them. It's going to be a judgment call. And I have seen online comments from some wet shavers saying that their safety razor was confiscated. I don't know how true that is, but if it were me, hey, I'm leaving that really nice safety razor at home. I'm going to take one of these, and I am going to take one of these and see what happens, because I know they're not going to take the cartridge razor. And if they take the Black Tiger, well then, like I say, I'm only out $10. So just something to be aware about if you are traveling and you're only taking a carry-on. If you're checking luggage, then yeah, you can take your safety razor in your checked luggage. That's not a problem. But if it's a carry-on, completely different story. So I just thought I'd pass that along to you. Okay, this next comment comes from Jens Wagner. And this was posted in the comments section of my review of the brand new Vikings Blade Emperor razor, the Meiji edition here. It's a short-handled adjustable razor. Really terrific razor. You know what? Before I get on with the question, I'll show you. Here's the Augustus right here, and here's the Meiji right here. You can see that it's, well, there it is. You can see that it is shorter, but has the same diameter handle and has some nice heft to it. Anyhow, he commented, wow, that is a chunky razor. Nice for big hands, I guess. And then here's the point of his comment. By the way, normally they should not get adjusted when the doors are closed. Now, this is some holdover thinking from the days of the Gillette adjustable razors. This is a Gillette Slim, of course, the Fat Boy, those kinds of things. Now, the way this razor works is you would open up the doors, insert your blade, close the doors, and then there's a quarter turn to lock everything down. Quarter turn. Now everything is locked in place. You shave. Now, the suggestion is from the wet shaving community that before you adjust this, you relieve the pressure on that spring. Turn that quarter turn to open things up and maybe open the doors a little bit. Open the doors a little bit, and then adjust the razor, and then close the doors, and then quarter turn to lock it back down in place, and then do the next pass. That seems to be the practice everyone wants to use with adjustable razors. Now, I contacted Vikings Blade, and they very kindly wrote me back, and they're saying that for their razors, both methods seem to work. They have not been able to independently verify one method being better than the other. It works fine both ways for me. If you want to open up the doors and adjust it, fine. If you want to leave the doors closed and adjust it, that's fine too. But there has been no official determination by Vikings Blade as one method being better than the other. So I'm sure if they come to some sort of conclusion down the road that they'll let all their customers know. But for me, right now, I leave the doors closed and I adjust it, and I've seen no ill effects. If you have this razor and you choose to open up the doors and adjust it, then that's fine. But I leave it closed and I adjust it, and it works fine. All right, hey, that's it. Thanks very, very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like, hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George. Other cartoons, other videos like this. It's Thanksgiving, which means Friday is Black Friday. A lot of holiday shopping taking place. So you might want to check out my Twitter handle @georgetoonblog, and I will be tweeting out different wet shaving deals that might arise up on Amazon. So you might want to check that out because with Black Friday coming up and Cyber Monday, a lot of holiday shopping. There'll probably be some great deals on wet shaving gear. So just follow me @georgetoonblog on my Twitter account, and if I come across something, I'll definitely tweet it. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/markzarady for all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very, very easily. Thanks very, very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.